and welcome to another Brett Plays video. I'm going to revisit the HAL Tejas. When I say revisit, this is actually a completely separate model, as you can see, with the large hump over the back of the cockpit. This is actually the naval variant. So if you've seen my previous video on the HAL Tejas, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's how it seems to come over. The what does the HAL stand for? Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Tejas. This is the Navy version. Now, from what I can see, initially the Navy tested it, but they rejected the first variant. But it looks like they've gone back to it now. From information I can find, 2018 they started testing a new prototype because initially these were seen as being overweight for their Indian needs. But what we'll do is we'll give this a quick look at and test fly and try and use a mock aircraft carrier landing. I'm not going to use one of the built-in aircraft carriers that you can get on freeware, but just use it as the runway here. So what I might do is take off, do a full loop around, come back in and land short landing here on runway 7. So like the previous Air Force version of the Tejas, the interior being in FSX port over aircraft, the LCD screens do not work. None of the buttons are pressable, unfortunately. Things are animated. That's cool. Thank you. We'll find out if my engines turn off the same as they did with the Air Force One as soon as I change the park brake. Now, light systems, thank you, they're all set up. We do have a tail hook which I can connect the Cloud Assist if you haven't seen that before. Google Microsoft Flight Sim Cloud Assist. There we go, beep. So basically this is a little piece of software I can run. I can put a catapult or arrestor hook. I've got the arrestor hook set with a 2-second stop time, and I can just tap my flight stick to turn that on or turn it off. You can also do the same on takeoff. See if we get this to there we go. Okay, so now we are ready to power up and release the park brake. No, it didn't. Oh, I didn't like that. Okay, maybe I didn't have the park brake on. Okay, my failure. Doesn't take much to get these things up in the air anyway. Alright. Handles quite well. Now we've got the fuel tanks on this particular model. Actually, I'm quite happy with this. Oh, it really gets going. Now you can have inside view, unfortunately without a heads-up display or anything else on, and you can't press anything. Thank you, ATC. You're very loud and very aggressive talk there, but I will reply. Thank you. Now you can see we are doing, wow, 760 odd knots, and now I'm back up to 100%, so I was sitting at 90% there. And it really gets going. Air brakes on, thank you. See if we can get back down to Sydney Harbour. I don't think we're going to be able to turn sharp enough there. I do notice though that with the Delta Wing, probably the same as a Mirage, you do have a slightly different turn on this particular aircraft. If I pull back too hard on it, it doesn't much like it because you are basically turning a full-on wing into a sail. At least that's my view. Alright, we'll make our way back around over, probably go over the city here. I think I'm on the wrong angle to go under the bridge. Flies very well. Doesn't have the animation coming out for the afterburn all the way, but at least it's lit up as we hit almost Mark 1 going over Sydney. Very nice aircraft. There is So in the pack, this is a ZMAN product. In the pack there are multiple layouts, as in fuel tanks, nothing, the pylons and missiles and bombs. I noticed at least in my port over, the bombs seem to be missing half of its model. Not sure what's happened there. But the fuel tanks come over nice and shiny and chrome. So if you're looking for a different type of aircraft to go and have some multiplayer flights or even solo flights, even over India, this is definitely a great one to choose. I've lost Sydney Airport. No, there we go. Now let's see if we can put down our gear and tail hook. Tail hook down, thank you. Should actually replicate a aircraft carrier landing. I'm coming in still way too fast. This thing really does get going. It's like a big paper plane, just glides in. Alright, let's see if we can land. Oh, we are getting some frame lost here. Yay, love the latest Sobo updates. Making a mess of streaming and recording. Alright, let's bring it in and whoa, there we go. And I've mucked up by pushing that. Right. I also want to show that you can... Didn't have my park brake on, did I? No, you can put in a parachute if you put in a full reverses. It doesn't come in if you put in only part reverses. And we'll go and park ourselves off the runway here. And like all ZMAN products, at the end, when you park up, you do get a showcase of the aircraft. Is that an Ansett? There's actually an Ansett aircraft over there. Well, good on you, Asobo. Only Australians, I think, would understand that one. Is it an Ansett Australia? That's what it looks like. Alright, do the showcase here. We'll park here. I'm getting a little bit of stuttering still. Yep. Okay. Park brake, engines off. About 20 seconds after turning off your engines with the park brake on, you will get a display and a stored version of your aircraft, as in everything is chocked up and plugged up for parking, and you get the ladder and bomb or tank layout in front of it. We'll just wait for this to happen now. Other than that, thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe if you're interested in getting this type of aircraft from FSX converted in. You want to know what actually does work. I do lots of these if you haven't already seen them. And there we go. Very well modelled. Thank you again, ZMAN, for your products. Big thumbs up. Link will be in the description. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Cheers.